Welcome back to EU4, where we're watching Andorra, or Andorra-like borders, try and survive in the cruel, cruel world of EU4. Now, of course, they're going to get absolutely crushed. But it all matters when they will get crushed. Will they survive longer than Albania? Will they survive longer than Algeria? Or maybe even Afghanistan? Hopefully, they survive longer than Afghanistan. But you never know. They could almost immediately evaporate into some sort of gas. Who knows? Beyond that, though, France has pretty much destroyed England on the mainland, and they will probably focus on some other opponent next. Could be the Burgundy War, could be an Andorran War. Who really knows and who really knows? So let's just hope they don't go after Brittany next or Burgundy. That's the two ones that I really, really don't want to happen. Although it looks like Burgundy's already at war. Probably against Austria. I heard that they like getting into a Liège war. Nope, they are at war with Provence, Lorraine, and Milan. And in particular... Ooh, I just clicked twice. There we go. Provence is the main defender, and they are at war with Burgundy as the main aggressor. Nevers, Brabant, Flanders, Holland, and Florence. So really it's only Burgundy and I think Florence, because the rest of them I think are Burgundian vassals. So that will be a tough fight for, I think it was Provence, which Provence is down here. I don't know what Burgundy is after. I don't know what kind of borders Provence has if Burgundy can declare war. Oh, there you go. Provence has a couple territories up here in the north. That is how. That is exactly how they're declaring war. Beyond that, we're basically just waiting until France pieces out with England. And who knows when that will happen, because I don't think France is going to get on the mainland. If they do, that would basically KO England. And France might even get something on English coast, which would be a very terrifying proposition for England. It would probably spell their end. But oh poor Andorra is just sitting here in the middle of France, and they probably won't make it out. So France's war with England has ended, and France appears to have completely kicked England off of the mainland. I don't think they actually own anything. I doubt they do. Yeah, it's looking like England got kicked out. So England has actually lost the war. Good job, England. Good job. Beyond that, Andorra is looking like it's in the worst position possible with Liège. And Burgundy appears to have just dominated this entire war with Provence. Burgundy is just way too powerful overall. I think Burgundy's even on the Great Powers list. So Burgundy's not on the Great Powers list, but it's still a very powerful state. And France has not declared war on freaking Andorra yet. I'm just waiting for that to happen. Any moment now, any moment. France is allied with Genoa, though. That's interesting. Good power in the Mediterranean. Probably not the best one they could have allied, but it is still a power. Burgundy did win their war against Provence, taking these two northern provinces over here, which Luxembourg and Verdun. And that appears to be it for wars/conquests for now. There is a war over here, I guess, but I think that's just the Pope. Yeah, the Pope's just doing stuff to Provence. That does not sound creepy at all. And we're basically just going to sit around and wait, I guess. Yeah, just some little minor rebellions are going on. Nothing too fantastical. Getting declared on by, guess who? France. And now France is going to take it. That is a world record. They're going to die faster than Afghanistan, which I think is currently the least runner. I don't have a date on them, but they definitely went extinct before Algeria. And our current winner right now is Albania, which I don't know how Albania survived as long as it did. It did not need to survive until the 1550s. Did it survive until the 1550s? No, 1516, I'm sorry. Either way, they lasted way too long. Way too long. But as we watch and see Andorra slowly crumble into a million pieces, I can see people begin to go into anarchy as Armagnac's soldiers begin to capitulate what is left of this great nation. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Andorra is just too weak to do anything. They do have a ally. I don't know if that ally joined the war, though. It would be pretty dumb if they did. They did. They joined in Andorra's defense. Liège. The great state of Liège. Over here. And the French army is moving on Liège. Oh boy. This is a power state right here. No way anyone's gonna break the great city of Liège. No way. No how. Ooh, ooh. I'm clicking. Can I unclick? Thank you. Beyond that, though, we're just waiting until poor old Andorra falls, and then we can end the series. Until the next one. And the next one is, let me look at the notes. Angola. Okay, this is gonna be very, very, very scuffed. But Angola will be, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pick a spot. I think it's up here. This is a guess. This is probably the worst guess possible. No, no, no. This is Namibia. This is Namibia. That means this is Angola. And Angola has a couple provinces. It looks like, at least. It looks like they won't be too badly off. Either way, even if they are put down here, let's look if I do put them down here. If they are from here, which I don't know, this is Namibia, as that shows. They will have maybe one province. Namibia is going to be a very sad country when it eventually becomes a nation, because it will literally have nothing to even speak about. Angola is going to be in a very similar situation, though. They're going to have very little territory as Namibia. Luckily, they might get brought down pretty easily by the politics of the Congo and sub-Saharan regions. After Angola, we would actually see Antigua and Barbuda. And I'm not even going to try and find that. That is somewhere off in the Caribbean. And they're going to last a very, very long time. I can guarantee that. But if I was to try and find them, they would be somewhere over here, probably. Andorra has been full sieged down now, and is basically just waiting its fate. They're probably waiting for Liège to get sieged down as well. I don't know where Liège is, though. They're right there. There we go. Their capital fort appears to be holding pretty well, actually. They're stabilizing pretty well. Who knows if they'll stay like that and for how long, but I guess they're doing pretty well for now. Their collapse is almost inevitable, though. Just give it time. Just give it time. Andorra has been conquered at the great date of 1453. That is now being marked down on the great list of destruction. Andorra has in fact fallen. Now is the next great country of Angola, which I did actually look up where it was. It's just north of Namibia, but it's like south of the DRC. So it's like over here-ish. Very ish. So it's going to take up quite a few little provinces over here. Not enough for it to become a great player, in my opinion. It's still going to get destroyed by the Congo. But you never know. It could make some form of comeback, especially since it's going to gain some of these more abandoned territories, which do include one trade center. Actually, it will include a few trade centers down here in the south. Of course, the Congo will be a great opponent for Angola, and probably will be too great of an opponent, in my opinion. They'll probably get immediately just swamped in this overall destruction and death, probably. I don't know. I don't want to use death, but that's probably the correct term. Beyond that, Andorra has in fact fallen, and now it is time to roll the credits. There are no credits, by the way.